It's double trouble. We went through quite the ordeal, but we're back at the Ark. Phew! I almost thought we wouldn't make it back. The surface isn't exactly the most welcoming place. On that note, I would like to thank the oh-so-handsome Sweetie and their colleagues for everything they're doing to help us reclaim the surface. All right then, now where were we? I'm sure you're all positively spazzing out wondering what special treasures we brought back from the surface. We wanted to share this moment with everyone, so we haven't shown each other what we picked out either. The time has come for the big reveal! First up, we'll unveil the treasure Talentum managed to take back. Then, we'll move on to the commander and the... First up, we have Dala.
Weight was a big thing I took into account, so I grabbed some chips first. And more. This thingamajig that looks like a half-eaten apple. I just felt this strange attraction to it. Maybe because I'm an electronics operator?
I tried to take anything related to Gadesium. Gadesium can be added to all kinds of products. I thought it would be helpful for future R&D.
As for me, I brought back a limited edition luxury handbag made before the first invasion, and a luxury watch that was produced around the same time. If we auction it off on Royal Road, I'm sure it'll fetch a pretty penny. Moving on. We have the squad that's the talk of the town. Let's check out their haul, shall we?
To be honest, I couldn't really tell what was what. I just grabbed some Rapture cores. The laughs would probably pay through the nose for it.
Well, sorry to say, but I believe that's just iron.
What?
If it was a Rapture core, there would be some sort of power source, along with some distinctive patterns. This one has nothing.
What about mine? It's a high-tech, ultra-compact rocket that is fired off during weddings. Pyrotechnics that are only set off when true love is in bloom. How romantic!
Are you talking about fireworks?
Yes, that's it!
How about Rappy?
I brought some data chips too, but I think I lost them during the battle.
What is with you guys? Do you guys even want to make money?
Seems like things are getting a little tense.
Sure, your main job was to escort us, but come on.
That's all for today's stream.
Why did you even bother coming up to the surface?
Remember to follow me, and don't forget to click like and subscribe.
What a bunch of freeloaders. Maybe we should just take their half of the loot.
See you all at the next stream.
Don't you have anything to say for yourself?
Breaking news. Macillus Representative Sewan has reported that at 9 o'clock tonight, there will be a major announcement.
Good evening. My warmest greetings. To the reporters present and to all of the Ark citizens. I realize there have been many rumors about Macillus circulating as of late. For example, that we did not participate in the offensive because we have been colluding with the Raptures. That we are deliberately ignoring how the members of Matisse have been corrupted. I understand your concern. When faced with a Nikke that does not follow orders, humans are nothing but helpless prey. So to assuage our apprehensive citizens, I would like to announce that the previously corrupted Matisse squad has been resurrected. Come on out, ladies.
Citizens! Rest easy! Your heroes have returned from their absence! It takes more than mere corruption to bring down justice! My glory will reign until the day we reclaim the surface!
It is just as she said. You just can't keep a good hero down.
Why didn't you two coordinate your speeches better?
It's actually them! Matisse! Matisse has been resurrected! President Suen, did you finally give in to public demand and erase their memories?
Not a chance. They have been resurrected with all of their memories fully intact. I realize this is difficult to accept. Up until now, when a Nikke was corrupted by a rapture, our only recourse was to erase their memory within 3 hours. This was a huge loss, not just for the company, but for the entire arc. All of the information a Nikke had accumulated up to that point, all of their knowledge and intuition, all of that had to be wiped away because of a mere virus. It was such a waste. That method is now obsolete. Our researchers have developed a unique technology called Vapaus. If we have this, then mankind, Nikkes, will be reborn. They will become truly unstoppable weapons that will never give in to corruption.
Master, did you see the press conference Miss Silas held yesterday?
Then read this article. It's absurd, isn't it? The fact she's taking all the credit for Valpaus is one thing. But more importantly, how did that Nimrod get her hands on it in the first place?
What are you talking about? Now I understand. In the firefight, when the commander shot Modernia with the Vapaus, she spit the bullet right back at us. We were too exhausted to recover it afterwards. Siyuan must have picked up the bullet after the fact. Is that what you're saying?
That slippery little eel.
I agree. However, I hate to admit it, but there is a silver lining to all of this. After all, Siyuan did manage to bring back Matisse with their memories intact using the Vapaus. It's a glimmer of hope for all of us. Even if we become corrupted, we will not lose ourselves.
I get what you're saying, but that bullet wasn't hers to take. We risked our lives getting it. Then Siyuan snatches it right from under our noses. Are we supposed to just sit here and take it?
You're right. It's not fair.
I never said anything about us having to take it. Commander, do we leave the Vapaus in Siyuan's hands? Or do we do whatever we can to get it back? We leave the final decision up to you.
I see. So you want me to hand over the Vapaus? I'd love to. But I'm afraid there's no Vapaus to give back. Ryan, they don't believe us.
In order to remove the Matisse nymph, we were required to expand the Vapaus bullet in its entirety. To be more precise, the core components that destroyed the nymph have collapsed and are no longer functional as Vapaus. As an apology, they have prepared a predetermined settlement. Take it or leave it.
Prove what? Oh, that. What better than new technology to make stock prices bounce back? We'll just find some more Vaphaus later on. In the meantime, if there are any requests to cure corruption, we'll just tell them the treatment costs more than it does to produce a new Nikke. When they decide the hefty price tag isn't worth it, they'll forego the treatment. Meanwhile, our stocks will continue to rise. It's a masterstroke if I say so myself. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Plan on filing a lawsuit against me? Gee willikers, I'm so scared! Lawsuits are all about which side is more valuable to the Ark. You're one commander. I'm the leader of Massilis, a massive conglomerate. Whose side do you think the law will be on? What then? What can you possibly do? What? Did you just hear that, Ryan?
Go for it.
What? This guy's really gone off the deep end. Come on now. Is all this really necessary? All I did was pick up a bullet that was lying around. I put it to good use. Why are you giving me such a hard time? All right. Let's not do this and work together. I need to find Vaphaus anyway. Let's team up and search together. For the public good. How about it? I'll give you everything you want. Troops, materials, you name it. On just one condition. You must keep this technology a secret.
It feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Did you see Sewin's face?
I wish I had a picture so I could frame it.
Ah, yes. About where we should start looking. For the additional Vaphaus you mentioned. To be honest, we were incredibly lucky to obtain that first batch of Vaphaus. We have no way of knowing where the material comes from.
How about contacting Snow White? She's the one who first handed over the Vaphaus to us. She must know something.
What's wrong?
She must be passing through an area dense in alva particles. They can interfere with communications. Alright, plan B is either wait for Snow White to pass through the area, or go out and find her ourselves.
Waiting around doesn't seem very promising. This whole thing could fizzle out while we sit twiddling our thumbs. Who's to say that Sewin wouldn't use any more dirty tricks?
What? Work together with Siyun? Did I hear you right?
If we bring back more Valpaus from the surface, Bacillus will be able to produce more of it using their technology. It's actually not a bad plan. The only problem is that it's Siyun. We're a liability to her. She may want to keep us quiet. So long as we know her dirty secret, that sack of monkey brains could stab us in the back at any moment. Are you sure you're okay with this? Commander, up until now, I have followed every order you've given. No questions asked. But this is... Way to make me look bad.
Then is it decided?
Screw it. Let's do it. But I want to clear up one thing. I want to see if this support Siyun's offering is worth the risk we're taking.
Siyun wants the Vap House more than anyone. Why would she hook us up with a bunch of weirdos?
You never know. Siyun is our adversary after all.